Hello everybody and welcome back to another What's the Plan with our monks, Khaleesi and Amaryl. Today's plan is Scholomance. At least the shortened, easier version of it. As always, I am joined by Khaleesi, the healer.
Hello.
Hello. She loves this place. You know, she told me pretty fervently. And our group members today are some Moonkin, who I can't see his name because he's casting spells.
The Thing 2.
What?
The Thing 2.
The Thing 2. We have a priest, Devil's Candy. We also have a rogue, Swindlefoot. Actually like that name for a goblin. Not too bad. Although I will admit, I am a person who can't really play characters if their names don't really fit. By fit, I just mean it doesn't have to fit like the character itself, it just has to be like a real name. Or something I could actually see being a name. No offense to the Thing too, but I mean, well, I guess that could almost be a real name.
Well, it is real name in Dr. Seuss.
There you go. Apparently,
Consider that real.
apparently we are joined by Dr. Seuss. So you can see pulling a lot of stuff and running around a corner.
I obviously like literary names, considering the name of my character.
It doesn't
Actually,
help.
all my characters.
It doesn't help when you're illiterate like me. So there are plenty of times where you're like, get the reference? And I'm like, no, I do not. Very left. But hey. Oh god, there's a lot of shit going on right now.
There is a lot going on.
Let's try to clear some of that out. Luckily, one of the very good things about the monk is there is lots of AoE threat, even at low levels. And that will continue to increase as we get our spinning crane kick in 4 levels.
It'll be amazing.
Count them, 4 levels. There are 2 quests for this place. One is to burn the books, which Khaleesi has already done one of them. The other quest is to kill the final boss, Dark Master Gambling. He's a nice guy. I mean, he's the headmaster of this place, so I can understand he's pretty messed up. But, you know, this boss, as you can see, summons a wall of ice in the back. Don't want to be standing in it. Luckily, never actually hit it, and you just kill her before it gets to you, and then you kill her. I'm not a phylactery?
Phylactery.
Yeah, see, I can almost pronounce stuff. I'm retarded. So, once that's done, she is dead. Sorted out. Dropping a very nice leather belt, which I will need. As you may have also noticed, my gloves and boots are still in need of repair, or replacement, as I would like to put it. And we have another room of lots of AoE. So we're going to take this fairly slow. These guys can be a bit of a pain, but won't be bad. We have plenty of DPS for pretty much everything. And we get to move on nice and smoothly like. There is a book in this room. Will be on one of the shelves, most likely. All the books are semi-random. They're in specific rooms, but not specific places in the room. And Khaleesi is good at finding them and running to them at all costs.
Whatever.
Just saying, you like to pull stuff. There's nothing wrong with pulling.
Uh-huh. I haven't gone anywhere near any books right now.
So far.
So far.
But as you can see, I will go back to my tanking at the moment. I probably, again, am not using anything optimal, and I click certain things more often than I should. But it gets the job done, so I really can't complain too much. I use Keg Smash as my primary move. It is pretty much the bread and butter as far as I know of the Monk. At which point we continue on Tiger's Palm, which starts out as a move requiring Chi, no longer requires Chi, so I tend to use that a significant portion of the time. I do not see the book.
Me neither.
Which means we're going to have to go around a little bit, because it means it's probably somewhere over here. Well, I still don't see it. So I'm going to pull the boss. And we'll come back for the book. So, and then Breath of Fire. Breath of Fire is a wonderful move and a horrible move at the same time. It's wonderful in the fact that it's a good AoE move. And this move here, Dizzying Haze and Kick Smash, apply Dizzying Haze. Which, when you combine it with other things, such as Breath of Fire, will light them on fire for damage. Now, the issue being, most bosses, low-level bosses like these, are excluded, cannot be Dizzying Hazed, which means your Breath of Fire will not light them on fire, which means its damage is only mediocre at that point. So, that's why on some bosses I will actually swap out my Blackout Kick for Breath of Fire. Because Blackout Kick, again, gives you the higher stagger chance, or rate, as well as the... oh, there's the book, in the corner. All sparkly. Blackout Kick will also give you 20% more chance to parry, which makes Khaleesi's job easier, so I generally don't do it.
Right?
That's not even a question. That is a fact. Generally don't do it. So... apparently, this room, you have to kill all the Bone Weavers. Don't even bother going to the center. The Bone Weavers are where it's at. Once they're all dead, and they generally don't move, which is why I regret not just running around the whole thing. Once they are all dead, the mobs will stop, and a boss will spawn. So, what do you think of the group so far?
It's okay. I mean, it's going pretty smoothly, so no issues.
Sounds good. This rogue is on the ball. He is moving ahead, killing the Bone Weavers one after another. I can respect that. I dig it. I dig it. Luckily, there's only 2 left.
It's always nice when somebody knows how to play their class.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, I mean, come on. I run around and I stab things. But you can say that about pretty much anything. I mean, I run around and tank things. You run around and...
Heal things.
heal things. When you're willing, that is.
What do I do when I'm not willing?
Let things die.
I do have those moments.
You do. So, remember to pick up a bone pile. These bone piles will protect you from bone spike. This move I don't know what it does at low damage. I've never been hit by it myself, but I'd imagine it's probably not a one-hit kill. So I don't think it's that bad. As you can see, this boss does die pretty quickly, as with pretty much anything. Looked like it did about 700 damage to that priest, so you don't even really need it. But hey.
But why take 700 damage if you don't have to?
Exactly. That is a good philosophy. If you can just help the group move smoothly, you might as well. It's the little things that add up. Let's see how the gloves and boots are holding out. Gloves are at 1 durability, and boots are at 2. I don't think they will make it through this instance, alas. There is another book in this room, so we are excited for that. Get another book for our quest. The flesh... Oh, I am straight up attacking the fleshy horror, which is a dumb move. As you can see, they have meat grafts assigned to them. Meat grafts.
I don't even know what that means.
Well, grafts of meat. How you can graft things to people? Well,
I suppose.
it's like a skin graft, but meatified.
Yeah, it sounds gross.
Well, I mean, he needs it to live. There's a book over there, which is why I'll pull that, and I'm gonna pull a lot of shit. Why? Because we can. Pop actually a dodge move. Maybe do some Breath of Fire. Breath of Fire is actually a very good move, especially with limited AoE. I actually have the glyph for it. That is here. The glyph of Breath of Fire will cause them to be dazed if they are affected by dizzying haze. So if you do not have a large portion of AoE, you can daze large groups at a time for a few seconds. Save yourself some much needed damage taking. We will hit the book and move on. See, I don't read books, I burn them.
You don't really, but okay. Only in game.
Sure. Remember everybody, fire's bad unless you're having fun. And we have another boss. Dun dun dun. Let's see. There are actually 2 forms to this boss. Now, if you do have a high DPS group, you can actually completely skip a large portion of the fight. Well, let's see how we do. I'm hoping we can do it. Just DPS as much as possible. We can kill her right here. She's saying to kill me, which hopefully will do, and we have. As such, she ends the fight. Had she actually succeeded, or had the Dark Master succeeded in splitting her soul, we actually would have had to fight her soul, and then we would have had to fight her again to kill her off while her soul was chasing us. So, I am glad we did not have to do it, as it is just time consuming. And Khaleesi will tell you, her time is precious.
That's right.
Luckily, the book is right on this table right here. Many times it is actually in that quarantined off area up there, in which we have to clear a lot more crap. And not that that's bad, again, doing multiple groups at a time, not a big deal. But why when you don't have to? Book taken care of. Fighting a mini-boss who, I don't even know if he drops anything. Probably will. I don't know. But I do know he will transform us into a lovely image of himself. Right? I believe that means
Right.
she has muted herself to talk to other people, which is perfectly fine. She is back. That person, not really paying any attention whatsoever. Gonna pull lots of shit.
Wow.
Pretty much the entire room, which is what we were kind of avoiding. So we're gonna pull everything, go through the doorway, heads up, through the doorway and around the corner to line of sight everything to us, making everything easier to kill. And see, now everything is with us, and we don't have to worry about multiple levels or anything like that. Our healer knew we were going around a corner, although we were talking. And my gear is officially broken. Sucks. But hey, we got the schematic for a sniper scope.
Oh boy.
Khaleesi can tell you she's very excited.
I won. Yay. I don't even know if I can make that.
Now you can. It is success in all its glory. The final fight. You used to have to clear out all 6 of these rooms with mini-bosses, getting actual chances for good gear. No longer. So, we will fight the Dark Master. But he is no match for the Dark Mistress Khaleesi.
That's right.
Apparently the priest is standing there. Holy Nova. I don't get it. But okay. You can't see it, but the druid is right over there. He actually had to kill a group of mobs to open the door to get himself out. And with that, we have completed the instance.
Excellent.
Getting a possible trinket. It would be very nice to receive that trinket, as expertise is good for tanking. Thank you for joining us, everybody. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and we will catch you next time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.